Even though Black Doves only debuted on Netflix on December 5th, we already know that the Jolly Spy series will return for a second season. The news of the renewal was first reported at the Edinburgh TV Festival in August, and it was also verified on the official social media account of the streaming service. However, what will happen in Season 2 of Black Doves? How long will it take for new episodes to air? And which members of the legendary cast will return? Here is all the information you require in this video, along with a friendly reminder that spoilers for Black Doves are forthcoming. What is the likely release date for Black Doves Season 2? It's a good question, but we don't currently know the solution. However, Netflix claims that Season 2 of Black Doves has already started production. The first series of episodes took place in London over the Christmas season, which had an unexpected impact on the storyline, the visuals, and, not to be overlooked, the soundtrack. It's unclear if this motif will continue into a second installment, which would be released in a joyous December. According to Deadline, Black Doves had a rare 2-season order from the beginning, which may have added some pressure on showrunner Joe Barton. He said, "It's a different kind of pressure now, to the newspaper. When you do a show you are always wanting it to do well to get a second season, but now they've already let us come back. The pressure is about hoping it does well to reward that faith." What will happen in Black Doves Season 2? By the end of the final episode of Black Doves, we realize who killed Jason, Helen's lover, and that he was actually an MI5 agent who truly loved Helen. It is revealed that her son Trent, who is also held accountable for Ambassador Chen's unintentional death, which almost led to an international issue, was the one who squeezed the trigger during a heated gunfight with Alex, the head of the Clark family's criminal organization. Given his advanced age and the potential consequences for her own family's safety, a vengefully enraged Helen appeared to be undecided about carrying out her plans to wreak retribution by dying. However, it was actually Sam who carried out the act, with Helen's gun pointed at Trent's skull. He did it because he loved Helen, his best friend, but it would cost him dearly. Prior to becoming a wanted man, the Trigger Man had made the decision to put his hitman past behind him in order to make amends and settle down with Michael, the love of his life. The friendship between Sam and Helen also came full circle. Remember, earlier in the season, how Helen attempted to leave the Black Doves organization prior to the birth of her first child, only to get an sauce call from a compromised Sam. When Helen got there, she shot Sam's assailant dead and saved his life. Helen and her boss, Reed, then came to an agreement. If Sam's lover, Michael, was protected and Sam's gunfight was thoroughly cleaned up by professionals, Helen would remain at the company. Sam acted as he felt his friend would have wanted him to, in addition to killing Trent to clear Helen's conscience. Who will be in the Black Dove Season 2 cast? We've become quite invested in the characters and their relationships. So if there's one thing we've learned from this show more than anything else, it's that we hope to see them all again when Black Doves returns. Helen and her husband Wallace remained together in the conclusion. Helen seemed to have realized that there is a comfort in her marriage that makes it worthwhile to stay, even though she had an affair with Jason, fell in love with him, and made plans to leave. Unfortunately, this is not the case for Sam and Michael, whose aspirations to reconcile were shattered by the tragic events of the conclusion. London is a hazardous place for Sam to be, and he is most likely on the run now. However, we would continue to dream that at some point in the future, fate would provide their happy ending. And maybe they can defeat the Clarks with Sam's newfound partnership with Hector. Of course, there are also the assassin tag team Williams and Alina, who, in our opinion, are a little more than just buddies. Considering all of this, we anticipate that several members of the core cast will return for a second season. Keira Knightley as Helen, Ben Whishaw as Sam, Sarah Lancashire as Reed, Andrew Butchin as Wallace, Omri Douglas as Michael, Ella Lily Highland as Williams, Gabrielle Creevy as Alina, Isabella Y as Kai Ming, Catherine Hunter as Lenny. According to Netflix's Tudum, Joe Barton has previously hinted that some of these characters might return in Season 2. He remarked that you could definitely see them forming a little group, in reference to Williams, Alina, and Kai Ming, who ultimately spent Christmas together. Kai Ming would have to stop being a heroin addict party girl, probably, he stated. Perhaps they might use their canal boat to launch their own small assassination company. That would be nice to see. Regarding Lenny, who lived through a confrontation with Sam after he repeatedly refused to kill Hector, Barton disclosed that Lenny's death was initially planned. But we were like, we can't, because we love Catherine Hunter so much. We must keep her on board, he stated. Going to be a second. In a broader sense, Barton disclosed that he enjoys the notion of Helen getting more deeply ingrained in the world of espionage, with the danger of her role increasing as Wallace's political career develops. He said that he was looking forward to seeing Sam back in London and that many of the same people will be up against one another again, and maybe make things more dangerous and challenging for them. We are eager. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.